So here's the cause of that mirror glow. It's the setting sun. It's already afternoon. Oh my gosh, I didn't do anything today. Um, but I have to get the chickens off to bed once again. And then I can think about dinner right after I've done some exercise. But the sunsets are pretty. I've got to go outside and see if it's vibrant. So that's a real sun. So it's just giving off its last spurt of sunlight before it goes to bed. I used to be like so afraid of the dark. I used to like never want the sun to go away. And in some parts of the world, I think they have a sunrise very soon after a sunset, and it's because of its position. It's very, I don't know. I think it's like sunset 1 minute and then sunrise the next, or it appears to have two suns or something because they're a reflection. Either way, there's some pretty weird parts of the world. Maybe it's like the moon sets really glowingly, really quickly, and then the sun comes soon after. I don't know, but I've sort of know that there's somewhere in the world where it has something weird with sunsets and sunrises, and literally it's like it's hardly ever dark because of where it's situated in the world, and you're like going, that's really freaky. But I used to want like forever daylight. Like I hated the dark, but now it's like now I treat the dark like it's day. You know, it's really just the same, but you have different creatures come out at night. But it sort of is like the same, but all these horrible things happen at night, and then I'm less afraid of it now than I used to be. I used to be quite afraid, but now it's like, it's just like, I mean, the ground is just like it is during the day, it just looks darker. And so there's nothing really to be scared of, essentially, until you go roaming in the dark and you meet, a night creature like a snake or, I don't know, tiger, a nocturnal, carnivore. Not like we have tigers or anything here, but snakes is a definite. If you meet a kangaroo, they can be pretty ferocious sometimes. They're not all cute and cuddly. Unless you got food, then they might put away their ferociousness for food. But they're usually an aggravated kangaroo. Pretty freaky, not that cute at all. I like to give animals the benefit of the doubt. It's like, oh, you're still a kangaroo. Oh, it's so cute. I totally fought one once because I was living out back, and I was sort of wandering through after having had been displaced because of floods, and I met this kangaroo, and we totally did the hand fight. You just do like hand swiping actions really fast, and that's how they fight. And then they do a big kick, and they kicked real hard. And I was so lucky that I didn't break anything. But I ended up saying, "Here's some food." And kangaroos are still treated like wild creatures. So after I got some food, we calmed down after I presented food, and then someone shot it in the head. But it was a beautiful little big kangaroo. It's huge. I mean, they're like double your height. But same with dingoes. Dingoes are very friendly. I actually adopted one once, and I was walking around with it on a leash because I had adopted it, and someone just shot it because they said, "Oh, dingo, can't have a dingo," and someone just killed it. Even though it was a tame wild dingo. Of course, I had found it. Its parent had been shot, and it was all alone. And I said, "Oh, look at the little dingo," and so I adopted it, and then it got away from me. It was on a lead, but it got away from me because it went to walk, and then it ended up being shot. And it's like dingoes are so gentle and lovely, and so are kangaroos. I mean, they both can be vicious, sort of, but then they're like the other side of them is very lovely animal, and then people just shoot them, because they're pests in the country, and it's like, how can this happen? How can this happen? A beautiful little creature. It just does. So I gotta get these chickens indoors now. I shouldn't do it one hand. should, maybe I'll get away with putting this on the ground so that you can see the chickens come out. Yes, you do, because you're so cute. They're actually little, the couple that are left are like bratty. Here it is. Go back indoors. Go back indoors. I might have to close that later. But they're kind of bratty. I'll see if this works. You can see the chickens come out. I don't know what's wrong with this door. It's so hard to open. Guys, bedtime. Here, bedtime. Well, I don't care. No food time. It's not food time. It's bedtime. Sorry, guys. I should really always just say I'm gonna put the chickens away and wear gloves because I like to nip. This one on the left loves to bite. Excuse me. You didn't even know you bit me. It's too bad. Just have to leave them on the ground or something. Tell me, do you stay? It's alright. I'll keep it with you. Keep it like this until tomorrow. Ugh. You literally poo over everything. Alright guys, it's enough outdoors. Go back inside. Just check one last time. I didn't see any eggs, so I assume that you haven't had made one. So come on, out we go. Come on guys. Come on. That's right.